Hi everyone, today I'm sharing a Get Ready With Me video. It's going to be a date night look, so if you want to know how to do this, stay tuned. Today I'm moisturizing with Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I love this moisturizer because I can really pack it on the dry areas where I really need that extra moisture and then just put on a very thin layer in my T-zone and other problem areas. Next, I'm using Nivea's A Kiss of Smoothness Hydrating Lip Care Sunscreen with SPF 10. This is in preparation for the last step, the nude lip look that I will be doing. Today I'm trying out Hourglass's Veil Mineral Primer. It was something that I got as a points perk at Sephora a couple weeks ago. I'll let you know what I think of it. This is my trusty eyeshadow primer. Its benefits Stay Don't Stray in the shade Light Medium. I love this because it absorbs well into the skin and I've never noticed any creasing by the eyeshadow, and it comes in a cute little travel size. I always get them in the mini benefit kits that they have at Sephora. I love those things. Foundation time. I'm using Marc Jacobs Genius Gel in Beige Deep, number 38. I have been loving this foundation for number one because it goes on super light and it doesn't feel heavy no matter what time of the day. Secondly, it looks really good in photos. It has a very light, luminous effect, and there's no flashback. So, yes, this is one of my faves lately. As far as the brush goes, I'm using Sephora's Pro Air Brush in number 55. This is a great brush for this foundation because the bristles are very soft, and if I use a light hand, it just applies very, I would say, ethereally. It doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look painted on. It just has a very light look, which I like. I think it's also worth mentioning that with this foundation, it's not possible to buff it in too much. It just creates a really flawless, smooth look the more you blend it in with the brush. So here I am going into my problem areas and just adding another layer to give me some extra coverage. And there you go. This is Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Spot Treatment Corrector, going in under the eyes and doing this in a triangular motion to bring some light into the upper cheek area. Also, I make sure to blend it in really well just so that it looks very smooth and has a flawless look. Time for more concealer. This is CoverGirl Plus Olay's Concealer Balm in the shade Medium. I use this to counteract the red areas on my face and just make sure to, again, blend, 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 because this one can actually coalesce or just like congregate a little bit. So the more that happens, I just have to make sure to blend really well. It's kind of awkward that I'm poking right underneath my nose. So, yeah. Oh, and that's is it. Lovely. Yeah. Another new product I'm trying today is Revlon's Photo Ready Skin Lights Face Illuminator in Bare Light. I'm putting it on my upper cheekbones, trying to create that hourglass effect that those powders have been doing. And I don't think it's really working here, but hey, it's worth trying out. Maybe I need to put on more next time to get that luminous look. Bronzer! This is Revlon Photo Ready's Bronzed and Chic Bronzing Palette. I'm going in with my Sonia Kashuk Tools number 29 Dome Blush Brush. I love this brush, so obsessed with it. And taking the upper two colors of this palette and putting it on my forehead, then using the darker two colors to contour the cheek area. This is my favorite bronzer in the world, and I'm so sad that it has been discontinued. Time to tame the brows. Ugh, they were giving me problems today. So, going in with this brush that I picked up at Wilshire Beauty. I love this brush, even though it's just really a basic brush. Then going in with, what is this? Benefits Browsings in the shade Dark. This is my go-to brow shaping kit because half of it is wax and half of it is powder, and it comes with two brushes. One is angled, the other is flat, and it also has mini tweezers, so it's super handy, travel friendly, and it works. But sometimes I struggle with it. Sometimes one side comes out darker than the other, and it's hard to tell in this lighting. So hopefully it comes out okay. Time for my favorite part. I'm super excited about this palette. It is bareMinerals The Happy Place palette. I love these shadows. Using it for the first time, it felt like very soft on the skin and very easy to blend. I think the suede-like texture of this powder is just really great for blending and helps to keep the pigmentation of these colors. I mean, with colors like Peace, Imagine, Exhale, and Euphoria, I mean, how can you not be happy when putting on this palette? As my first step, I'm going in using my Sonia Kashuk Tools number 7 eyeshadow brush and using Peace as the first, kind of like a foundation for the eyeshadow. It's a nice pinky, shimmery color, but it doesn't have any glitter, and it's really pretty, working it into under the eyebrows and all over. Next shade up is Exhale. It's a very light brown, and I'm just working it into the eyelid area and using a very light hand, but I'm still trying to pack it on. I just don't want like a super dark brown or overly brown eye, but still working the color in. Next color up is Imagine. It is an orangey, shimmery, kind of brownish color, and I'm working that just into the inner eyelid half, just packing it on and keeping it there because I will be going in on the other half with the darkest color in this palette coming up soon. All right, time for Euphoria. It's this purpley color. It's such a jewel tone, beautiful shade. Going in with a detail brush and just working it into the outer eyelid area and concentrating the color most on the outer area. And then I'm going to go in with another brush and blend it out. But yeah, it's a beautiful gem color shade. This is that fluffy brush that I was talking about. I got it in a gift set a long, long time ago, and this is just perfect for blending things out. Here we go with NYX's Ignite Baked Blush using a MAC brush that I received in a gift set a long, long time ago as well, and working it into the cheek area. Trying to use a very light hand to create an airbrushed effect. Going in with my Sephora eyelash curler now. Super simple. Well, not super simple, but pretty basic. Not exciting. I don't know. How exciting can you make curling your eyelashes in a video? Not very. So here I go. To be honest, this is my greatest struggle when it comes to makeup. Doing my eyeliner. I use MAC's, what is this, Fluid Line in Black Track, and this is the brush from Eco Tools. It's angled eyeliner brush. Eyeliner has always been a struggle, but with this MAC eyeliner, It's pretty relatively easy to do, and if you do make a mistake, it's easy to correct it. So, have been doing this for years. I tried liquid eyeliner but failed, so here we go. All smiles now because the worst is over, and now it's time for one of my favorite parts, mascara! Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. I don't know why. I'm using Maybelline's The Rocket Volume Express mascara. Why do I have to keep thinking whether this is mascara or not? Mascara. And this is, I think, in Very Black. Love this mascara. Why do I struggle with this word? I love this mascara because it gives volume. Now I'm attempting to line my lower lashes, going in with MAC's flat eyeliner brush number 212 and using the Happy Places taupey color called Exhale. Not really quite sure if I'm successfully creating this smoky look, but I am trying on the lower lash line. Time to line a little bit more. I'm going in with Sephora's Pro Smudge Brush number 11 and using the Happy Places Euphoria to line the outer corners of my eye. Going in for one more coat of mascara with Dior Show, applying it to the tips of my lower lashes to get that lengthened effect. This is a trial size that I got through Sephora using their Points Perks program. Going for a nude lip today, using L'Oreal's Infallible Never Fail Lip Liner in Nude. This supposedly lasts 6 hours. Not quite sure if it lasts that long, but it does the job. Using e.l.f.'s Lip Balm Tint in Nude and e.l.f.'s Retractable Lip Brush, going in for my, I guess, base coat, I should say. I love the combination of this lip color. It is probably the cheapest combination I have in my collection, and yet it's my favorite. Now for the final step, going in with e.l.f.'s Mineral Lip Gloss in Pageant Princess, applying it especially in the middle to get that extra bit of shine, and going in for the top as well, but applying a little bit lesser of a coat. And there you go, I'm done. Thanks for watching!